Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Today we're going to be discussing the problems with number C104 Umbral Horror Masquerade Victory. Its rank 5 Dark Attribute Spellcaster exceeds Effect Monster, 3000 attack and 1500 defense. That's where I'm going to start with one of the problems with this card. It might have decent attack points for a rank 5 monster, but it has next to no defense points at 1500. You could get rid of this by plenty of different cards, and by just switching this monster's mode to defense position. It also requires 4 level 5 monsters. I know you'll make the argument, but you can technically just rank this up by the Umbral Horror monster that's currently in the graveyard just by having the Umbral Horror Masquerade, the original, on the field. But your opponent might be able to just banish that monster using Call by the Grave or another banish-based card, or you have the risk of when this card has actually been summoned, its summon gets negated by another effect, such as a Solemn Warning style of ability, and therefore you might not actually get this card out. There are other cards which can switch this monster's battle mode to defense position, and even things that, just randomly appear, such as one of the more common ones, the Dharma Cannon. You have that. You have just in-archetype defense position types of abilities, and ones that can actually either force into defense position by their own intrinsic effects. That's fine. With its summoning as well, it does need 4 level 5 monsters if you can't get it out the other way, which is quite a heavy investment for a monster that can't technically protect itself, because it doesn't have any inbuilt protection from any sort of abilities. It only really protects itself by battle. The first ability is fine, but if you can actually detach its materials, or you can negate its effects, even through things such as Effect Veiler, then it becomes pretty much a normal monster for the duration of the turn. It's just a 3000 attack beat stick, and then you can get over it with multiple different types of monsters. Secondary ability, similarly, if this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, this card's attack and defense, that opponent's monster's attack or defense, whichever is higher, plus 100 during damage calculation only. This can be easily negated through anything from Infinite Impermanence to Effect Veiler to Skill Drain, or even, Breakthrough Skill was another example. All of those would just outright negate this ability, and then you can just go over this monster normally. Or you can just use it the old-fashioned way. There are different monsters with different abilities that can use their effects to wipe this card out, and it's a heavy investment to bring out. The third ability also requires this card to destroy an opponent's monster by battle. So if you can technically keep your monster on the field and prevent it from being destroyed, that's a way of preventing the third part of the effect from activating. Or if you can find a way of actually even bringing your monster back, then that effect doesn't trigger. There are different methods and workarounds against this third ability, and it's almost that you have to play against this card specifically, keeping that in mind to get the most out of that effect. I'd love to know what you think in the comment section down below about this card, what the problems are, and any that I can't see. Make sure to like the video, it really helps support the channel, and if you can watch a video at the end screen or on the main channel itself, that would help to boost my watch time. Thank you.
I would really like you guys to do me a small favour. Currently at the moment I am running a donations-based campaign, and this is so that I can get my level 3 professional cookery qualification. Normally these take anywhere between usually half a year to a full year. However, I've managed to find one that promises to kind of fast track. It's got a good reputation behind it. It has about 30 years. It's been around since 1992, so it's now 34 years coming up for. And it can get a level 3 qualification in cookery and professional skills completed within 10 weeks. However, the cost of it is about £15,000, and that's about £3,000 in accommodation, which I'd have to take up because I'm not from that area. It's near enough the Exeter area. It's called Ashburton College, and it specialises in food production. There are 2 courses. There's the main one, which is in the just generally cooking, and then you've got the other one, which is patisserie, if you want to specialise as a patisserie chef. Now, my emphasis is on the general cookery and to develop within categories as much as possible. They do have the option for the smaller course, which is the 4 weeks, but that will give you a certificate and not a diploma, so it won't give you the same level of robust training. And now, I would be grateful for absolutely any donations you can provide, any support you can provide. That'd be great, even if you can just share that information to other people. It's all about trying to help support people in their health journey. I am, of course, investing in myself and my own development, by doing a few things. First thing I'm doing is I'm taking a full-on nutrition course, and that is in association for the AFN, which is the Association for Nutritionists. It's not a full-on degree, but you can get up to a level 5 qualification, which is recognised by the body. And so I would only need to kind of top up the year to be able to then develop into a nutritionist. I'm also invested into a fitness personal training type of course, which is more practically based as well. And that is very much about dealing with the practical fitness side of the industry to get you into a wellness space. So I am doing a lot of my own stuff to get myself more effectively trained. And I believe that with the additional bit of support, which again, I just don't have the funding for, COVID and since has not been great for me. I've not been able to make that much of an income, and also my skill set doesn't seem to be recognised. Any support is great. I will put the link in both the comment section down below as well as in the bio description on my channel and the general video descriptions I have running at the moment. I am actually looking at additional forms of training outside of this. I have something currently running, which is the level 1 nutrition course, which I'm doing with South Belford College. I am progressing hopefully onto level 2. I'm just having to wait for my results to come back. I've also got a higher education, one of those conversion courses, because I never actually took biology or chemistry, so the conversion course would hopefully be able to kind of fast track me within that, given that I have other qualifications. I'm also applying for these degree apprenticeships, which are going on. They advertise now, but you don't start them until September, so I'm trying to gear myself towards that. Everything is trying to support other people's development and within their ability to gain health. Get them away from all these weight loss drugs where you just don't know the end result and the side effects outside of you're going to lose the weight, but it might not necessarily be the healthiest way to do it. Better to be supported. I do have about 10 years food industry experience. But I feel that if I gain the qualifications and the understanding and reasoning behind different nutrition facts and different categories within the product ranges, I'm not one who feels that you have to limit themselves. You know, if you try and limit your vices too much, you end up just going obsessive. Look at people at Christmas, you know, they fall into place with all this marketing. Oh, I must have every one of every dessert. No, you don't. If you don't like mince pies, don't have mince pies. If you don't like the specialty desserts, just don't go for them that year. Just go for your standard fare. Something safe. Something you know you're going to like. And that's what I did this year. It's just pretty much like a specialty dessert. Mince pies, one lot, and one Christmas cake as well, I believe. And I'm more than happy with that. And based on where I am, it's quite a impoverished area, and I feel that I can actually do a lot to help support the development of the area if given the opportunity to do so. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to any support you can provide. Thank you.